Hi everybody, welcome to Katie Moonchild's World. I'm Katie and welcome to Saturday Solutions. We come here looking for some inspiration, maybe some creativity, some solutions. And hopefully that's at least what you'll find here. If you do find that's what you're like and you're new here and you found something you liked in what I am about to say, hit that like button. If you want to come back for more, subscribe and hit the bell so that you let YouTube know you want to know when I post something new. And to my subscribers, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know how much I appreciate you coming here week after week, giving me your time when I know how valuable it is. I greatly appreciate it. The purpose of this reading is I interpret the cards, but there is so much imagery in these cards that maybe you'll see things in them I don't, that pertain to you. Also, the timing of the cards are up to you, whether this reading is for the next 5 minutes, today, tomorrow, whatever, this week, this rest of this month. Anyway, we start out with looking at our current situation. Oh yes, and this is always, always, always for entertainment purposes only. This first deck that I'm using, we're going to look at our current situation, and I'm using the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron Reed. It's this deck. I think I hopefully have the glare issue figured out. We shall see as we progress. Okay, what's our current situation? Card. Neither one of those cards made any sense to me at all. Current situation. Ooh. Wow. First of all, the number 8 here. 35. These are all the spirit animals. Medicine wheel. The north, the south, the east, and the west, the directions. we need to be more focused here. We're trying to heal. And the earth is also healing. This card is saying that we are ready. We're ready for spring. So it's a hummingbird, you know. Hummingbirds don't really do well in the snow. Not a lot of flowers for them, for the extra nectar. As a matter of fact, not a lot of flying insects for them to eat. That's what they do. They catch them in the air. They're amazing little hunters. That's the other thing about this card. Yes, it's the medicine wheel, but look at all the animals depicted here. They're all hunters. The viper, the eagle, the leopard, yes, and the hummingbird. They're aggressive little birds. I used to have a German Shepherd that would get underneath the hummingbird feeder if you were standing anywhere near it, and the hummingbirds would buzz him in between his ears. He wouldn't even notice. After a while, he was like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. Silly dog. So they would quit. They're interesting little birds, but they sure do like to cuss you out. Anyway. We all have our spirit animals that guide us and direct us. Our healing needs to come from a more primal place, from your ancestors, from the earth. That's where we need to be. That's where we kind of are always looking for the medicine, always looking for the fix, instead of focused on the process. It seems to be mankind's lot. Let's see, where do we want to be? That's the card of that down there is the card of the healer. We're all being called on to shine our light as healers right now. A lot of darkness below. This deck that I'm going to be using to see what our dreams and goals are. Are the Shamanic Dreams Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, that is a powerful card. Boy, does that ever sum everything up. I'm tired of where we have been for the last couple of years, the last 5 years. This is the Dust Devil card. Have you ever seen a Dust Devil? It's like a mini tornado. Man, they'll sandblast your dang car down to the metal if you get in one that's big enough. And it'll happen so fast you barely know what hit you. It is this, I've seen them, you know, on little metal sheds that you can get at home improvement stores. I've seen dust devils hit one of those and they literally explode the building and not move a single thing on the inside. They're really interesting. Here in the desert, they move so much dirt, and I mean dirt, not soil, because if it was healthy soil, it wouldn't blow like this. We don't just get dust devils. Just north of me here, they get haboobs, which they also get in the Sahara Desert. And it's because there's so much farmland up there. Here I'm surrounded with hills and desert. So lots of green space, lots of natural wild space. So I don't have that issue. But we want to be able to have this kind of control in our life too. To be able to go through and either wipe something totally clean or just blow it up. Imagine having that power. Be able to do that. Yeah. Gotta move out of stagnation. We've been so involved and so focused on the quote-unquote swamp. These Saturday solutions a lot, either in this position for our dreams and goals, or in the next position, have to do with dealing with the desert. I'll hold this medicine wheel up. I didn't hold that up so you could see it up close. It's a beautiful card. Cool, huh? Okay. So here we are, needing to heal, looking for ways to heal, trying to, I don't know, understand our predator side. When we want to be moving on, out of here, out of this, excuse me, attack, or fight or flight energy. That is a really good description of this card. Fight or flight. We need to heal the fight or flight. We want to heal the fight or flight. So that we can get out of stagnation and be more like the dust devil and have that kind of control over our lives. How do we get from one to the other? We need an enchanted map. This is the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. How do we get? Wow. I will take it. Excellent, excellent card. I can get that where you can see it a little better. Move it down, Katie. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Plenty of room down here. Bit of the old slow and steady wins the race. There we go. That works. I love it. She's a snail. But yet she can fly. So she can either move slowly, or she can be like the light beings out here and fly off. But she's choosing to be grounded in a shell, so she can experience it all slow and steady. Interesting. So to get where we need to get, sorry, to get from this predatory, angry, we need release to heal, to move out of stagnation, to get where we're moving out of stagnation and having control of the dust devil, of either blowing things up or just sandblasting it clean, polishing it clean, blasting the paint off. I kind of like the blasting the paint off option myself personally. It has to do with visual clarity. And in this card, we get there by taking it one step at a time and taking it slow. You know, we have days where we get really exhausted. We go through a lot. And it's going to be getting and hitting us more and more and more in the coming days, weeks, and months ahead. So if you feel like you need to shut it off, find a place to go, get away, even if it's your backyard, just turn it off. Turn it all off. And listen to the quiet for a few minutes. Just listen to the quiet. And breathe. And you know, sometimes, I know it sounds like a frivolous thing to buy, but check out where you live. If you have the space, whether it's inside or outside, get a hammock. Maybe not necessarily one that hangs from the walls or the ceiling if you're inside. One that has a frame. Spend time just, I don't know. Something I always thought would be kind of fun to do would be the suspension, back suspension, where you hang upside down and it helps by your feet, helps stretch your back. I think that sounds like heaven to me. I would love to try that one of these days. Anyway, do things like that, because as you go as you're taking it slow and steady, you're going to heal this, which is the whole intention here in this card in the very beginning. You're healing this. So it's like, you have a cold or the flu or surgery or something like that, and you just want to get right back to how things were before. Give yourself time to heal. Take it slow and steady so that you can move out of stagnation with the control of the dust devil. I mean, look, she like got lightning from her hands. See? Look at that. She's just all power. I don't know why I'm saying she. Looks like a she. I thought that was something on the cards. No, that's what the dust devil is picking up and rearranging, cleansing, or polishing, maybe? Well, apparently we have a chakra that's out of place. Interesting. It's the root chakra. Your physical body. Kind of goes with wintertime when you get really sluggish because you're hanging out at home and there's not a lot to do because the weather's bad outside. The most exercise you get is when you had to shovel when it snowed, and you'll have to do it again in another hour or two. Sorry. I used to live there too. I've been there. Your sacral chakra has to do with not only your physical health, but your home, your stability, your survival, your material world, and actually being grounded. Just like this little snail fairy, I guess you would call her. She chooses to be grounded rather than use her wings and fly. She chooses to be grounded by the shell. When your root chakra is balanced, your physical vitality is sparking just like it should. You feel safe and secure. You're trusting and patient. You're financially secure and connected to nature. You persevere. A strong foundation. You're feeling healthy and a sense of belonging. Sounds like what we want to heal over here in the medicine wheel. When it's out of balance, you have a lack of energy. Yeah, I just seem to want to sleep a lot lately, and I was blaming it on the moon. Yeah, feel all your insecurities. Your fears of security and safety. Not feeling safe or secure. You have physical weakness. You are really quick to anger. You're worried about money. You feel anxious. feel indecisive, a little greedy because you're worried about your financial situation. You tend to not want to give, which is the opposite of a solution. So then you feel selfish and you're out of touch with reality. I believe we had this last week as well. The crystals are jet, red jasper, black tourmaline, and onyx. Carry any of those or all of those on your person, like in your pocket, or ladies, in your bra. Most of mine, you'll notice most of the stones that I have here, they're not giant. There's a reason. They fit nicely in your bra and don't slip out. Anyway, you want to fix this. You want to feel better. When you're getting ready, either for bed or when you get up in the morning, look in the mirror and tell yourself, and mean it. I mean, really mean it. Tell yourself, I feel safe and secure. I'm grounded and stable. I trust myself. I have everything I need. My physical needs are abundantly met. And if you need to, and you want to write that down, you can pause this so that you could write it down. I mean, that's an important message there. Don't worry about your finances. That'll all be provided for. Let's see. What message does Spirit have just in general for us this week? I'm going to be using the lovely Oracle cards by Lilac Lantern Tarot, Miss Andrea. That's a general message for us, Spirit, please. That one, okay. Interesting. Protect your assets. Card on the bottom of the deck. Time to mend fences. Hello, healing. I'm going to go ahead and take that card. Put her down there. Time to mend fences. And I'm going to go ahead and add this one too, because we are all been doing a lot of this week. A lot of that. Protect your assets. Time to mend fences. This one, sorry, that glare is awful right there. If you keep worrying about the past, you can't enjoy the now. The past is over. Now is all we are guaranteed. So take it slow and steady. And stop worrying. You know, worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair and expecting to get somewhere. And expecting it to act and move like a wheelchair. A lot of work and you don't get anywhere at all. So stop worrying. Think about you, what you need to do for you to move on, to start moving out of stagnation, because the whole world, you can't see that there, okay, I'll put it over here, because the whole world is waiting for you. So what are you waiting for? The perfect time? I'd say that's about now. Just protect your assets. And keep moving forward at a slow and steady pace. Mend those fences instead of burning bridges. Because the whole world is waiting for you. It's up to you to decide. And it's now. Never been more opportunities than there are now. And there will be even more opportunities in the future. So focus on the now. So that you can see and hear what you need to do, because the world is waiting for you to move on. Stop worrying. Well, I thank you very much for joining me. I would like to thank Minnassa and the Soul Sisters. Sorry. I don't know why I do that. It was very, very enjoyable this morning. Thank you so much, Minnassa, for your graciousness in inviting me to be with you lovely ladies. I was greatly honored. Thank you very much. And everyone out there, please, please, just keep kindness in your heart for the Russian people as well as the Ukrainians, the people of Ukraine. You know, it always seems to be the leaders that pick the fight and our young people who die. And us mothers don't want it anymore. Us women don't want it anymore. Time for us to decide. We sit and worry about what's going to happen in the future because of all of this. It's time for us to decide to protect our assets. Mend the fences. And don't let population-wise, there's more women in most of the free world than there are men. Majority rules, ladies. That's all I got to say. And with that, I'm going to tell you to be kind to one another. Most of all, be kind to yourself. And I welcome you back here next week. Same time, same station. Oh my goodness. I just heard from Batman from when I was a kid in the 1960s. Same bat time, same bat channel. Anyway, I'll see you next week. We'll see you later. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye now.